What's up, YouTube? It's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with yet again another video. All right, y'all already know how I do it. I get straight to it. But first, like always, man, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely leave comments so that you could be the winner of the giveaway. Remember, the giveaway is going to be a $50, $100 payment through Bitcoin, or it's going to be one of my packages, okay? So it's not going to come with the consultation and everything, but it's going to be one of my packages because things are much more busier. So I don't really have time to be on the phone for like an hour or two throughout my day, because anything that I do it thoroughly, okay? So I'm not going to give you a piece of information knowing that you need another piece of information, right? So it's not so time consuming. Just know that it's going to be a straight package, or you can choose to do a $50 or $100 Bitcoin payment, depending on what I'm doing that week. All right. I'll probably do $100. I mean, it really doesn't matter. But I want you guys to get familiar with crypto. This is besides the point, but I want you guys to get familiar with crypto. That is literally the future. Okay. That is why a lot of people and companies who are not getting as much as the biggest company, they'll just accept payments in crypto, because over time that will accumulate to a lot more. All right. But that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and get to it. Now, today I want to show you guys how you can make $5,000 minimum every single month. Okay, you got that right. Every single month. Okay, and one of the best ways to do this is to buy another business. All right, so what I mean by this is it's so easy to make money right now. It's so easy to make money. You have the internet. Most people are buying most of their items online. Okay, now contrary to your belief, pillows, clocks, anything that you can think of is selling online. Okay, think about it. When you want to buy something, 9 times out of 10, the first thing that you do is go online to buy it. The first thing that you're doing is not putting on your shoes to go get it. Okay, now that's just to show you that any particular niche that you want or that you like can benefit you. Okay, now I'm going to break down how you should do everything as far as, going about it. But I want you guys to understand that I don't care what it is that you're into. You could be into rocks. I literally know people who sell rocks and make a lot of money. Wrap your mind around that. All right. You struggling, working, doing this, and they selling rocks. I would rather make $60,000 selling rocks than make $75,000 working a job that I don't want to work. Okay. So you can easily buy businesses. Make sure it's something that you're actually into. Okay. Don't buy anything that you really can care less about, or just because it's making money, because it's going to show. All right. You want to buy something because you can always buy more. Remember, we got the mindset of abundance. So once you have one and it's already cash flowing, and you change a couple of things around to make it cash flow a little bit more and put your own identity behind it, then you can easily buy another one and another one and another one. Because remember, this business is already cash flowing. All right. Now, this is for my people who already run a play with the CP, or ran a play with a business, or ran a play on your personal, or you just got access to capital and you want to figure out, okay, I don't want to lose this money, right? Because a lot of people ask me, they're like, hey, if I get this amount of money, how am I going to pay it back? All right. And I understand the fear, but at the same time, do not let fear dictate how you move and what you do, because it's all around you, guys. It's all around you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 3 to 5 businesses below. Just go down there and check them out. They're going to be in the description under my phone number. I'm going to leave 3 to 5 businesses down below in my description. Some of them are brick and mortar company and online businesses. Some of them are just online businesses. Okay. Most of them are vetted as well. And when I say vetted, I mean like they're always monitored by a high ranking company or a trusted company, so that you can know that you're not buying a business that's really not cash flowing. All right. So most of these places are vetted already, but make sure that you do your due diligence. All right. I don't care what's going on. You want to make sure that you always crossing your T's and dotting your I's. All right. That's very important. So whenever you find the actual niche that you want your business to be in, or you can go on a site and then they'll have like a broad range of different kind of businesses. All right. What I always prefer is I prefer online businesses. Okay. Brick and mortar, you have to do too much. You got to waste gas to go there. If something happens to the building, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do it. It's not the best idea, right? It's 2025. That's why I said what I said initially in the video. Okay, so an online business, all you have to do, purchase that business, right? Rebrand it. Okay, so understand that business, and this is why you should like it. So when I say rebrand it, what I mean is go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, or you can download the app. Okay, once you do that, remake the logo. Okay, because if you buy a business, you don't want to well, you could, but you don't want to operate under that same brand. Okay, now if it's making a lot of money, sure, why not? It doesn't hurt. I'm just a firm believer on putting my identity on things. Okay, so rebrand it, buy a new logo, create a new business model, look up what you can go on anything, like figure out what you can do to expand that business. All right, when I'm looking at a business, I'm looking at all areas to where it can expand. Like, okay, well, if they have a marketing team already, what are they marketing? Are they marketing on social media? Are they marketing through text messages? Are they marketing through email? Right? You need to make sure that you understand what's going on and also understand who's your client. Okay? I wouldn't be putting posters out and signs out if I'm trying to get people to join this gym membership. Okay? I'm not going to go downtown and put posters on the pole when I can easily go online and just do online marketing, email marketing, things like that. And I can go on Facebook groups and figure out who's in fitness and things like that and market to every last person. All right. You got to remember, the more offers you put out, the more money is going to come back. And mind you, this is a business that's already creating cash flow. Okay. So anything that you bring to it is just going to be extra. That's the importance of it. Anything that you bring to it is going to be extra. Now, if the business is making, let's just say $5,000 a month, okay? I always like to do minimum because once you go above the minimum, it's just going to blow your mind because you wasn't prepared for that, all right? So $5,000 a month is about $60,000 a year, okay? So anything that you do, you're adding to that $60,000 a year. So if you allow this business, or if you create $40,000 worth of marketing tools or incoming traffic, guess what? Now you already have a $100,000 business just like that. You ain't have to start from zero, and it has brand awareness already, which is, you can keep the brand if you want to. But a lot of times, like I said, it already has its following. So it's extremely easy if you want to keep doing what they were doing and then add a little, flavor to yours. Now, it's never best to just completely change the whole business. Okay, that's never the best thing. But if you were to buy like a blog, okay, you can do things like that. You can buy a business or buy 2 businesses and then buy 5 blogging companies and then make those blogging companies only creatively post different things about your new businesses. All right. Because what you're doing is you're clashing people in a sense. All right. You clashing people. You have them going over here to look at this. You just need the eyes. You just need the eyes. Okay. So buying businesses, remodeling the business, and creating more income for the business is literally the best way to make money right now. All right. If you're not in crypto, crypto is the best way to make money for me right now. But if you're not in crypto, that's probably the best way that you want to make money, and then you can just chill. You know what I'm saying? I trust crypto. I understand crypto. So I can put money, and I don't have to look at it or nothing. I already know what's going to happen because I've done my research. I've done thousands of hours of research on this already over the last 8 years. Okay. But for you guys, if you haven't done that, and it doesn't take that, I'm just an extremist, but it really doesn't take that. All right. I don't want you to think that you got to put in all those hours you don't have to do that. All you have to do is limit your distractions, focus on what you're doing. If you got a job or whatever, or if you clean up the house in the morning, just anything that you usually do as far as movies, TV shows, stuff like that, turn it off and listen to something educational, okay? In the niche that you're in. After a week, 2 weeks, you're literally gonna understand it like the back of your hand, all right? So anytime you're in the car, don't listen to music, listen to the niche or listen to an expert in that niche. Anytime you are in the shower, listen to that. Anytime you are, whatever you're doing for entertainment, just absorb the new information or whatever it is that you're trying to learn. And I guarantee you, you'll be surprised how brain your fast can actually form around it. Okay. Also, another hack is, and this is besides the point, but another hack is if you go to sleep listening to something that's informational, you'll be surprised of what the subconscious do as well. Okay. Now, remember, those places that you can go to buy the businesses is down in the description. As always, if you need anything as far as personal credit building, credit cleaning, business building, anything, crypto, Airbnbs, which I wouldn't really suggest right now, but Airbnbs or rentals, just depending on the area, cars, if you need help delivering packages or getting packages or contracts, if you need help getting grants, guys, this is your one-stop shop for all of your needs. All right. Also, if you hit me up, please be money ready. I do not have the time like that. Okay. And if you aren't, make sure that you're actually coming to be a customer and not just wasting my time. Okay. Because what you can do is you can watch all of this free content, over 100 videos right here, and it's going to help you out tremendously, and it's going to give you more of a direction. It's going to give you more of a feel. Okay. Because I know a lot of you guys hit me up. It's not that you guys don't want to buy. It's just the simple fact that you have too much fear in you and you have a lot of things going on in your life. Okay. I'm very good at limiting distractions because I understand the importance of that. I don't put anything before me because nothing can thrive without me. Not nothing that I care about anyway. Okay. So the better I am, the better everything is around me. If I'm not where I need to be, and I'm very honest with myself, if I'm not where I need to be, then there's no need for me to be trying to do anything but getting me straight first. Okay. How am I going to water this garden and my garden ain't even water? Does it make sense? All right. So drop them comments below, man. Thanks for watching. As always, it's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with another video. I'm out.